This video is a Japanese manga organized like a slideshow, translated into English and read out loud. Digest version. The order in which narration, lines, etc. are read proceeds from right to left.
Toward Zero, a tale of light divided in two. Chapter 1, Source.
I am drifting in the energy of light. I surrender myself to the gently revolving energy and immerse myself in the comfort of it. The energy is spreading everywhere. When we think about where the end of the energy is, that point is always in the energy. When we do not think about outside energy, I'll move around a bit. There are lights that move with a purpose, and there are lights that just enjoy moving. Now, where shall I go?
Jeez.
Wow. Sorry. This was a new experience for me because usually we don't bump into each other because we can understand each other's awareness of the other.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. The opponent was sturdy and did little damage though. I had an interesting sensation. I stretched so long, I thought for a moment that I was going to split myself in two. But soon I was back to normal. Phew. Wanna feel it again? I'll hit a little harder this time.
Chapter 2, Gaia.
I was never really into any kind of thing, even as a kid.
One more to go. Ooh!
I never thought of myself as being different. But compared to others, I guess I am.
Strike. Batter out. Game set.
Sob, sob. Are they crying?
Don't forget this frustration. Next year, we'll aim to be one notch higher than we are today.
Okay. Everyone will be crying except the winner. Something doesn't fit.
If sports aren't your thing, go for number 1 in your studies.
Number 1 is not possible.
First, you have to aim for the number 1 in your school class, or the number 1 you're familiar with. It's important to have goals, and then work toward that goal. That's what it means to live.
Unsuitable. But I'm glad my parents aren't your parents. Well, yes. I managed to get into a local university. There's nothing I'd rather do than rebel against my parents. 2 years have passed since I coasted through a study I didn't like. Am I wasting 2 more years for a good job? What awaits me beyond that? I had a great encounter at a bookstore I stopped by. Garden. I'm getting worried about your future all at once.
In the end, the best thing to do is to do what you love, but a man's life is equal work. And money. This isn't a top priority, but money has a lot of power. Work and money make up most of our lives. That's the world we live in.
Yeah. Does not match. Uncomfortable feeling.
Chapter 3, Between 3 Dimensions and Many Dimensions.
I think I walked for a while in a dazed state, but I couldn't remember where I walked. And when I returned to my usual senses, I was standing on a street I didn't know. Somehow, I felt refreshed as if my body had become lighter. Come to think of it, I walked around in a daze and remembered a friend from high school. He said he didn't want to work. How is he doing? Oh? I remember when you and I were having a conversation about career planning. I see. I told Tamura about recent months. I don't think I can solve the problem, but there is some kind of life counseling service over there. So why don't you go there? Thanks. By the way, I'm new here. Where is this place? What is the name of the town? It's 13th Street in Kiratown. Ah, there was a 13th Street in Kiratown? Maybe just down the road. It was strange to me, but I began to have a vague sense of where she would be dancing. Then she leaves when she hears someone's presence.
Huh? Is that so? It's tricky.
Ah, there she was.
Where?
Quiet. Three days later, the day of the full moon. Thinking about the night has kept me restless all morning. I didn't tell that man. Her dancing becomes special when there is a full moon. She and the moon resonate. The energy is amplified and becomes much more powerful. That feeling does not fit into any expression I could think of in my head. Is this a musical instrument? Hello, man. Would you like to play it? Huh? It's the first time I've seen this instrument, and I don't play an instrument to begin with. You've played it in your music studies at school, right? I've done that. That would be fine. Is there anything you're interested in? I wonder if this feels kind of good. Oh yeah, then it's settled. What?